We should do like a post high school.
We should.
Bye! We're back! Welcome back! This is Lucy. She's from STEM, Ju, HUMSS. I said HUMSS before. I was so...
It's okay. Everyone does that.
Okay. Sophie, ABM. We're back and we're better and...
We've graduated!
We're free. You're so excited about this! This is the sequel to our first video. If you haven't seen that, link is up here.
Wow!
I asked you guys to ask some questions on Instagram and Curious Cat, so we're gonna answer them today. They're gonna be about high school and like graduating and college. So yeah.
Question mark? So we're going to Ateneo de Manila University.
Ateneo
Lucy,
boy.
what about you? Lucy, wall here.
Where are we going?
Hopefully along Katipunan. You're funny. SARS.
Huh?
No. Lucy? There's another wall here, Lat.
She did,
But not like here. UP Los Baños, here I come.
for me, it's the mental. What do you call it? We're so out of it today, guys.
No. We're out of school and our brains don't function anymore. It's dysfunctional.
I know that.
Tita Gina, I love
Gina,
you.
we love you.
Maybe the hard part about that is seeing which of your friends you're gonna stay and which you're gonna go when you change and stuff.
That's also.
So
yeah.
you have to deal with that, and that's a lot. What about
Along
you guys?
with
what's the question on it?
initials, UPD.
It's helpful. Well, in MC, you're required to have a club.
Oh, yan na. Name drop
We
na.
name dropped the school.
Yeah. In our school, we're required to join a club. We also have orgs. Did you guys know that?
Yeah, the SC
Like
is
the-
an org.
Yeah.
Isn't it the
Y is an org, yeah. So you're required to join a club but not an org. It looks good on college application, but you're not required to.
But it helps you.
It
gives
helps you
you
a
that
lot.
extra.
Especially for
Especially if you represent the school.
oh yeah,
It's
that's a big
super
one.
helpful. Well, besides academic preparations for sets, you have to be emotionally prepped for rejection. You can put your mind and heart to something that you really, really want. And there's no doubt that you'll try your hardest to get there anyways. When you don't get what you want, it just means that there's a better plan for you.
Tip that I can give is you just have to know your priorities, especially for the preparation process. Like, know how smart you need to study for it. And if you think that you're prepared, you're prepared. Just that you know your priorities, you know how to balance studying for sets and studying for your school period. Because if you don't graduate, how are you gonna get there?
Aside academically preparing for it, you also have to prepare yourself spiritually.
And
so there's emotionally, academically, spiritually.
Alright.
No, like, it's important, of course, to pray to God and, you know, for Him to hear out
Amen, sister.
your, you know, what you desire and what you pray for. Because the Lord naman will know what you want. And, you know, He has plans. You know, His plans over yours. But don't always rely on God, okay?
That's a big thing. Don't always rely on
So,
Him.
Do your part.
Do your part also. You pray to Him and do your part and He will also help you. Just cherish every moment you have. And then if there's something hard that comes along the way, you're gonna surpass it. And then parang once it's done, you're gonna be like, oh, I made it.
Be open to failure. Don't be too hard on yourself. Because, I mean, you can be critical of yourself, but don't be too hard on yourself to the point that it's toxic. It's a toxic mindset for you, you know. Failure is important for success. It's part of success.
I like how she said survive.
Baby.
Survival of the
Baby.
fittest.
Oh, baby. You're gonna die.
You!
But in the best way. A struggle I had when I was a freshman was like social life. Upper batches were telling me that you're gonna like meet your best, most solid friends in junior, senior year. And they're right. I thought it wasn't true. But it's a
Actually,
legit thing.
that is,
It's a
yeah.
legit thing. So if your friends are kind of sketchy at first, like don't worry, because you'll get there. Senior year.
Senior, yeah.
Oh my god. Each level has their share of struggles.
But senior just has you
Because
have
you're
to
thinking
handle
about your future.
Yeah, there's that.
That's terrifying. So it adds pressure.
There are people who can handle all three at the
That's
same time.
absolutely crazy. Like whoever can do that, how? Please tell me
For college, ganun.
for college.
No, but like how do you pick between that? Because like
Yeah, love life.
so if you have
social
like
life.
love life, I mean
can't
it's
do
easy.
the other
You
two.
can't do the other
Easy
thing.
to
And then if you have
cancel
social
out.
life,
Can't do
the other two. And then if you have grades, you really can't have both the other
Yeah. But people have all.
two. Yeah.
How?
You know what? Let's just pick all.
Plan of attack. How do you attack college?
How do you attack college? Please send tips down below. Funny.
All those college students watching, we'd appreciate your tips too.
Uh-huh.
Survival, you know.
Okay, here's the thing. We went to the same review center.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Ano ba?
Didn't you also go to like LSE or something?
Yeah, I went to LC, but it's basically the same thing as mentors.
Really?
Yeah.
But what are the good ones? I heard brain train is.
I heard brain train's really good.
You're welcome, brain train.
Each review center has its own.
Oh,
own
because they have their own
strength. Yeah.
focus. Because some review centers are more focused on ranking, on test taking.
Yeah.
Some just go back to basics.
So find out what works best for you.
You have to find the system that works for you. You can't really like bandwagon. Just because your friends are in this class, go to that class. Ganun. Just find out what works for you. Because that's for your future.
What else can we say about sets, like, while we're in that topic? Feels like such a long time ago.
I know.
Your mind will explode!
The actual set itself, you're gonna feel like you flunked it.
Don't be like me. Don't be like Lucy. Lucy's a bad example. I really didn't study for sets. So, they give you your review materials and then while they're teaching, you just quickly, you know, read through it and all. And then, like, the only time I really studied was, like, for the exams in mentors, in my review center. And I was, like, really, like, swiftly. And then, one review class, or, you know, when those 2 weeks of review was over, or 3, basta, I studied, like, the first 5 pages of math, and that was, like, fractions, and that was it.
But here's the thing. Lucy's smart.
You're smart, too.
Yeah, but I studied. And sort of studied. I just kind of wanted to look like I studied, you know?
Just wanted to look like I studied.
Yun na, lumalabas na. Okay, so Lucy didn't study. Sophie studied for the aesthetics.
But it's important to practice.
Out of everything we said, I think that's the most important thing. It's important to practice, yeah.
We were talking for a really long time.
Like,
Just
okay,
summarize.
wow, I'm gonna give tips. Like, if you're gonna do math, you have to practice. More than the concept, you have to practice. That's more important. And practice within the time limit. And then for science, you need to know your concept. For reading and vocabulary, you need to know your... What do you need to know?
I don't know, man. My reading comprehension in UP, the UPG, is so low.
Mine also. Going to STEM has nothing to do with your friends.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
you know, you'll find friends any strand, anywhere in school.
Yeah.
If you're going to go to the STEM strand in school, I mean, it's okay, yeah. I think the school's still, you know, developing their curriculum and all,
Yeah.
but a lot of what I learned showed up in the set. So if that's also what you want, that's a bonus point. But it also depends on what course you want. So if you want something related to STEM, then
That's if Ate Girl is thinking about what course she wants right now.
you get to learn pre-cal, BACAL, biology 1, biology 2, Chem 1, Chem 2, physics 1, physics 2. So
That sounds gross. CW was my first course choice, and I got in Ateneo. The next day, they released the results for LaSalle, and I got my first choice there, which was Com Arts. And I was so sad about it because I knew that because I got Ateneo, I was not gonna go to LaSalle anymore because vicinity. So I told my mom, I was like, I'm so sad that I can't do Com Arts. And that's when I really realized that I wanted to do like media writing instead of just like creative writing and stuff. So she recommended that I shift in Ateneo, and that's when I decided to shift. And I got the shift, so I'm gonna be a communication major. Ooh!
you get to graduate.
Ding, 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 ding.
Oh,
Well,
you're gonna figure out what you want in life.
what you truly want.
Yeah,
I
you're
mean,
gonna figure that out.
It's
in
not
senior high school.
guaranteed.
People are still searching.
People are still
But
searching.
most of us know,
Yeah.
kind of.
Yeah.
Because
What else?
they really push it onto you in senior high school na you're gonna take up these subjects. They're supposed to help you figure out if you're good in it, if this is what you really want to do.
I kind of want to answer this, but I don't have beef. That's
In-
the problem.
With this school.
In school. In
But-
high school, kasi you don't care anymore.
We
Diba?
don't got time for petty situations and petty issues.
Amen.
It was the most satisfying feeling when we were singing our hymn for the last time. It was like, oh my god, this is it. This is it.
You know what though? I don't feel like it happened.
Same.
Parang wala
You're sitting
lang.
right behind me, and I was hugging my diploma.
I thought I was gonna cry, but I didn't. I thought I was gonna be so happy, but it felt like
Which is
wala
like, okay.
lang.
Yeah, parang,
Which is
Yeah.
sad. I feel like I'm gonna feel it when I'm in college.
5 months from now.
yeah, but it really didn't feel like anything.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like it's because of the amount of grad practice we had. Though.
Yeah.
It kind of like
3 weeks of grad practice.
took out the
Yeah.
the meaning in it.
Thank you.
I have a tip. Okay.
You guys are so excited about
Because
this.
Gonza taught me. Wow.
Gonza, I follow her ano.
Diba?
Can I
Guys,
promote
follow,
it? I'm gonna
follow
promote it.
Underscore
Follow.
Ali Studies ba? Do whatever you want. Don't follow the signs online.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's not gonna be true to who you are. Wow. If you're not satisfied with your setups, it's okay. That's the point of Bujo. Every time you do a new setup, you're improving and you're improving your design or whatever you're gonna put. So it's okay. Because that's what Gonza taught me. It's
Uh-huh.
okay if your first setup or like your first few setups are not what you really expected. At least you learn what you want and what you don't like. So like for the following month or whatever, you get to improve on that.
Yeah. You know what though, I will say that having a bullet journal in high school or during high school is such a relief. Because like you
so
take
therapeutic.
Yeah, you take
Take
the
the
time
time.
to like design it and update it.
No, but
I'll send
it is
pictures
fun to
later.
do.
It
Because
is.
like every day during lunch, me and my classmates would go to the library and like just set up all our arts and crafts, see all our pens
that's
or
so
whatever.
cute.
Adorable.
No, it's
so cute.
I mean, really just take the time to, just set up and put,
That's
So
That was the cutest thing I've ever heard. We go in lunch and then we set up our
We're
arts
like,
and crafts.
kids in kindergarten.
It was the
Small
cute.
stickers.
It sounded like the most kindergarten thing.
Have you ever been to Shoppers Bin and buy those stickers from there?
Yes!
Like that, we have stickers like that.
Oh my
Like
god.
kitty stickers, we have all that. So it's just fun. And then if like depends on what you do. It's
Grade
nice.
12 ba to or kinder?
I'm so cute today.
I
Babe.
know.
Even my hair's in theme. I dyed my hair
know.
just for this video.
The dedication.
The commitment. Thank you guys so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed.
If you want more of us,
If you want more,
we'll see you in like 4 more months again.
4 more months before.
Maybe during college.
Why not? Cool. Thanks.